Hi guys, welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sports Cars. It's Saturday today, we're doing a bit of filming. I've got a friendly assistant helping again, and we're keeping distance and doing our COVID secure stuff as we always do in our own little bubble here at MK Sports Cars and Kit Car Direct World Headquarters, should we call it. So what we got here, we're out in the workshop today. We've got a chassis here, an RX-5 one. If you like what you see and you're into your kit cars, guys, then why not subscribe to our channel? Press subscribe, click on the bell icon, press all, and it'll send you notifications each week. This is going out and being delivered to Nick. So we are offering a delivery service on these, and we will make it COVID secure. We are keeping taking every precaution really to make sure that yes, we want to be a delivery service, but keeping it safe and secure as well. So this is going out. It's got a full bodywork, fuel tank, chassis, loads of other component bits, billet pedal box. We've modified all his sump here as well. This has all been chopped. He's had the sump chop done and the diff brace, prop shaft modification, and even his diff has been braced as well, all done. So we'll be able to crack on with that over the sort of well, coming up to springtime now, isn't it? So basically that's going to turn into one of these. So a little RX-5, except he's having yellow and this is grey. But we had a little run out in this today, had a little run out, just make sure she's all tickety-boo. Yeah, makes a nice noise, whoosh bang, that's what we like, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to turn into one of these. We'll deliver it to Nick, and I'm sure you'll see his feed once he starts building. Maybe he'll put some things up on social for us to, well, there's quite a few builders out there, put things up on socials, what you're cracking on with. So, yeah, we'll head on down in the workshop, see what else we've got down there. Right, so the other RX-5 for Richard, as you know, we had it all running last week, started up, a few little bits we've done this week, and this heads off, I think it's Wednesday actually, it heads off to the road, it's all booked in, so we'll be delivering that down to OMEX. They're going to go through all the management and tie everything in to make sure all things like in the butterflies that are in here for the low down torque work, and we get the maximum sort of efficiency and obviously for IVA spec emissions, but also try and tweak, there's a little bit of horsepower out of it as well. So yeah, she's all running. I think that may even see if she starts still. There she goes, still runs, which is good, but obviously we've got to do some of the cold map start stuff, so we'll look into that when it gets tuned as well. So that'll be the same as Nick's kit. This is what this turns into, and it'll be the same colour that Nick's going for. So there you go, Nick. Start for 10, a yellow one started. You'll see exactly what you're going to be turning yours into over the next sort of coming months. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, we'll give it a progress update once it comes back from the rollers and see what the numbers are. Right, our Indy RR Boosa demo car, and a little bit of press on this over the sort of coming weeks we have. Oh, sorry, over the last few weeks. You may have seen article in Autocar Magazine, just recently been publicised. The guys were down here a few months ago now when they come down and took her out for a blast. She's 4.5 out of 5, I think the score was. I'll take that all day. She's a lovely little car. Sister car to this colour really. If you pan round, we've got both in yellow, popular choice as we can see in the yellow. Yellow and black does look killer though. Nice. The only main difference here is standard arch and extra wide arch on these two. But yeah, that was in that, and that was also featured, I don't know if you see Vintage Voltage, guys. We put it out, it was on Quest. She had a little TV debut on that. You could see some shots panning over her there where we was working with a supplier on some bits and bobs as well. She was out, but that's a cool show. I like that. And maybe electric one day in an MK. Maybe we'll look at that as well. You know, you never know. But yeah, the Boosa car, she's still set on keel anyway, but obviously it's a bit damp and a bit wet out there at the moment. But hopefully demo rides coming soon when we all get open up. What else have we been on with Honda S2000 time? So, Boosa RX5, S2000, and I've got another little thing which I'll talk about in a minute behind me as well. But we're on with some detailing. We're going to be, we should have a speeded up video, so to speak, of this. We'll show how this got changed and transformed into this nice shiny thing that you see here now. So this is an F20C. AP1 motor, and we use the AP1. It's a manual linkage here rather than electronic, so it's cable operated. But yeah, it's been detailed, and we'll show you a bit on that. So we've gone through it all. We've just got the sump to finish off, but nice and shiny. All the gearbox and that we've painted up. Stripped the whole engine down really to get into it and detail it, check it. Compression ratio has been checked. It's all good. Very low mileage engine, this one anyway. So yeah, it's a cracking, but you know, a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, a little bit of detail, and they're a nice alley engine. We're going to do some weights, I think, before we put it in. We'll show you the weights on these. But so that's the F20C gearbox there. So the S2000 6-speed box, all painted up, ready. We've got a new clutch to go in it, and it's going to be going into the chassis, which I'll show you in a minute behind the other area there. Yeah, I was hoping to get it in this week. We're a little bit behind with the timings, but I think we're a day behind. But yeah, should be going in maybe Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning sort of thing. We should be getting this engine into that car there. So yeah, nice. We've got a wrinkle finish on the rocker cover. Yeah, come out okay, you know, a bit different, something a bit different. It's got a nice little alley cover with oil cap, which we'll polish up. We do an EGR blank, exhaust gas here. We make a little blank for that. That gets blanked off as well. We don't need none of that. And we run, again, OMEX will be running on this, the 630 ECU and management. So really easy to plug and play on those as well. And it's all mapped, ready to go. So the startup maps have been done for those. So if you're doing an F20C engine, we've already got the maps and everything else already. We should be able to load that onto your ECU. So cool. But that's, we're going to move on to this next. Honda engine. So F20C meet K20A. So K20A2 engine, we spoke to you about before Christmas on this, about the adapter plates we've got here. We successfully bolted all this up today. Not today, what was it? Thursday, maybe Thursday. So we've got the MX-5 gearbox mated, so the rear wheel drive conversion to the K20A engine, which we've got blocked there. I'm going to pull this quickly off. You can see a difference between an MX-5 and a much slimmer bell housing, so there's much less room. You can run a 5 or 6 speed, but generally we'll run the 6-speed box on the K20A. So this adapter plate will bolt on the back of the engine, which we've had. We get some details out on that. So we're successful with that. Just a flywheel to sort out, and then it'll be going in for engine mounts. But this is a mock-up block and everything else, an engine that we'll be using. We'll probably get rid of some of this and get rid of the aircon pump and the water pump delete kit and maybe and stuff like that. But really excited about this, and we know they make good power. I mean, they're meant to be 200 stock, but I know with intakes and other things that you can do and some ECU management change, you can easily run these in a probably about 220, I think, pretty much with the stock plenum and everything else, NA, somewhere in that region. You may get a little bit more. I've seen plenty of numbers going out to sort of 230 at the wheels even in other cars, or you can boost them and supercharge them. So cracking engine, basically the same as that, and this is definitely lighter. So what I'm going to do hopefully over the next week is I'll get a weight on this with the gearbox, and we get a weight on this gearbox and it. So it'll be K20A versus F20C and see what the engine weights come out like. I'm pretty confident that's lighter because I can pick that up on my own, and Joseph can. Whereas that I can't. So I'm reckoning this is going to be definitely lighter as an engine. Right, so we spoke about the F20C, actually, the S2000 engine out there. This is the car and chassis that it's going into. It's all been mocked up pre-really. We've done all the engine mounts and everything for it. But we've been on with this, fitting all the bodywork. So we've trial fitted, and it's not quite bonded on yet because we're going to get the engine in and bond it on. But it's all been drilled and fitted and dry fitted. Side panels, bulkheads been trimmed and cut. ECU mounting panel, all of that's done. Seats have been dry fitted. Rear tub has been all dry fitted now. Fuel tanks all been dry fitted. So tunnel top we're on with. We're starting on that now. Pedal box is in. Front and rear brakes are on. Diff in. It's all on now. Seats, as I say, that we've done. So what we'll see progress hopefully next week is a big, nice, shiny F20C motor sitting about there. And then we can just start cutting in the holes for the exhaust system and everything else. Say the wiring on these takes, I don't know, 20 minutes. You can have it hooked up and done pretty much. So we're not concerned about the wiring in any way, shape or form. All the existing loom is already done and in there for the wiring, for pretty much all the other auxiliaries. And then on the Ford-based systems, what we do now is used to use like a rubber bushing here off the Sierra column. We don't use them anymore. Horrible things. We use a bearing type system that then bolts in. Let that one go on the floor for now. That bolts in there and locks off with a little nylock. And we have one that fits in the very top up here on the steering column here as well. In this system here, that bolts in there. So it gives you a nicer, more solid feel to the column. So we use that double bearing, solid shaft, and the collapsible bottom half of the steering column is all collapsible. So yeah, hopefully Monday stroke Tuesday. I'm thinking more like Tuesday morning, more likely that engine should be finding its way in here, because we've got a few things to button up on it. New clutch just to mount in it and everything else. Get the gearbox in. We'll tilt this over and we'll slide that bad boy in now. Then we can start marking out gear positions, exhaust cutouts, as we said. So yeah, progress on that. Happy with that. This is going straight black, this car. Nothing else but black. Some people like it, some people don't. I like the nice bright colours. I don't mind an orange and a yellow car. It's very popular. But it'll be the first sort of straight black one we've done. Something different, I suppose. Everybody's different. But it may have some graphics eventually. But it'll be a cool looking car with a great engine. Great engine. Love them. Right, kind of where we're up to this week, guys. That's a snapshot of what we'll be doing. Checking out the Car Magazine. Checking out Autocar Magazine if you haven't got that and got it on a shelf. That's out there. Nice little article on a Boosa car. And then check out Vintage Voltage for, I think it's the nice 914 Porsche. You'll see the little Indy Boosa hiding its way into the TV there as well, which was fantastic. So yeah, it's kind of where we got up to. But again, don't forget who's in the headlights. If you're out there and you want to feature your car, send us in a video and etc., or touch base with myself or Neil, and we can talk you through it. And we'd love to see your car and get it into the weekly videos and show people what you've been up to, or you know, post us some pictures of what you've been up to in your garage and your updates ready for. Let's hope so. The track day is coming sometime soon, but it looks like snow tomorrow, I think, or in the next week. So who knows? But yeah, that's what we've been up to. Thanks for all your support, guys. Like, share, subscribe if you can, and we'll catch you next week.